Hello, Soden Bowl. We have an update here. We have a game in progress that I wanted to get to. We have the Colts and the Jaguars both tied for first place in the South. We're going to pick this game up in the third quarter with Your Blessed receiving the football in a 17-17 tie. I am your broadcaster, S. Soden. This game kind of was a spur of the moment. We were covering some other stuff, but then we realized that this game was a tight one. So we're going to go ahead and pick this thing up here. We have the rookie quarterback back to pass for the Colts. He's scanning the field. He throws. It's almost intercepted by the Jaguars. Now you have to watch out for Alpha. Alpha can really creep up on you with those DBs and make a play on the ball there. So that rookie quarterback, he's got to watch out back there for the Colts. So we have a 2nd and 10. Big drive with about 4:40 left in the third quarter here. Colts football. Looks like they're coming out in the gun here. And Jaguars appear to be bringing a little bit of pressure here. So we're going to see how he does. No, they drop back into coverage. And he fires it right into the teeth of the defense. Great play by Alpha Heel 7. He sat on that route and he threw it right to him. Great defensive call. He fooled me. I thought that they were going to actually blitz on that play. It looked like Your Bless read the blitz, only there was no blitz, and he threw right into coverage there. So the Jaguars take control of the football at the 35-yard line. And great pass over the middle here. Fighting for more yards. Looks like a gain of 8 on first down here. So we have a 2nd and 3 for the Jaguars, who look like they're already in scoring position here late in the third quarter. About 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And it looks like Rosen is under center here. He gives to Fournette. Fournette up the middle. Nice run. Good first down there. I'm sorry, that looked like it was Montgomery, actually. Nice pickup there. Good first down. They are officially in the red zone here. A lot of teams in Sim League are struggling to score touchdowns in the red zone. So let's see if the Jaguars can get it done. And we have the pitch to the outside. Great move, but nice pursuit there by the Colts defense. They track down the ball carrier, make the tackle, minimal gain. Gain of 1. We have 2nd down and 9 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Game tied at 17. Ball about the 16-yard line or so. Rosen out of the gun. Back to pass. That pressure gets to him around the end. And a huge sack there for the Colts. Great edge pressure. He just kind of comes around, plays off that block. And I don't think Rosen ever saw him. Good job by Rosen of holding on to the football there. So we have a 3rd and 15. Now, this is a huge down here. Do the Jaguars take a chance or do they play it safe? Rosen back to pass. Fires off to the edge there. Great catch. He looks like he holds on to the ball. We have 1st and goal. That is a gutsy throw. Throwing across the defense there. So we have 1st and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Under center. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. He throws an interception. Quick slant read perfectly by the Indianapolis Colts. And again, the red zone woes for the Sim League teams continues. Great defensive play by the Colts. We have the game still tied at 17. About a minute 49 left here in the third quarter. And the Colts looks like they're going to come out of the gun here. And the give to the running back up the middle, and he's able to squeak maybe 1 or 2 yards, 3 yards, I stand corrected, on that play. Great pursuit by that Jaguars front 4. This Jaguars defense is pretty solid. A lot of people look at this offense, and they kind of overlook this Jaguars defense, but great job by the D there. All right, looks like Tua's identifying the mic on the outside, and we have a flag on the play. Offsides on the Jaguars. I think Tua was looking to go downfield on that play. He identified that outside mic, so he may have been throwing back across the pressure on the right side, but All for naught. The Jaguars were offside. So Tua in the gun again. Looks like the Jaguars are creeping up the middle there, identifying the outside Mike. Jaguars adjust on defense. Safety coming up into that box. Tua taking his time here, scanning the field. Looks like he flips that back. He's going to try to pick up that edge pressure. He thinks that edge pressure is coming in. It is. And he gets to the quarterback. Great blitz by the Jaguars. They show blitz on the left side, and they actually bring pressure from the right side too. The Colts never pick it up. Big hit on the quarterback on Tua there. Outstanding play by that Colts defense. We have a 3rd and 10 here late in the third quarter. So we got Tua in the gun here. Looks like the Jaguars are in a base defense here. Extra defensive back in the game. Tua identifying that defense. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Back to pass. Still looking. Fires over the middle. And he catches it. That is a huge throw. He throws that thing on a line over the middle. I'm not quite sure how that Jaguars safety didn't reach up and get that ball. But great touch on that throw by Tua. Looking like a solid veteran quarterback there. Outstanding play. So that brings us into the fourth quarter here. Ball in midfield. Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars tied at 17. Both teams are 5-2. Tua gives to the back up the middle. Looks like he gets about maybe 4 yards on. No, only 2 yards on that play. A little weird. I think that's a bad spot there. I thought he had about 4 yards after contact, but such is life. And we have a 2nd down and 8 for the Colts. Looks like they're just on the Jaguars side of the field. Ball on the 48-yard line. Jaguars stuff in the box here. Single safety high. I think Tua changes his play here. He's back to pass. Checks it down to the running back. And it looks like he makes the catch, but he only gets about 2 yards. He took a huge shot there. I wasn't quite sure if he held on to the football. Looks like he did. Looking at the scoreboard here, we had a big game in Chicago. The Bears versus the Packers. The Packers move on to 8-0 with a 30-20 win at home versus the Bears. That's a huge win for the Packers. Probably the hottest team in the league. So we have Tua back to, looks like Tua back in the gun here. He is reading the field. Oh, we have movement on the line. We have offsides again on the Jaguars. That takes a 3rd and long and makes it 3rd and short now, 3rd and 1. So the Colts have virtually any play they want to call here on offense. Big drive, 6 minutes, 46 seconds left in the game. Tua back in the gun here. Watch for that running back up the middle. Identifying the Mike on the outside again. Tua's going to drop back to pass here. And he finds a wide open tight end. Looks like he's got Ebron down inside the red zone. That is a gutsy call on 3rd down. Steps up in the pocket, delivers a bullet to Ebron. Ebron was wide open. I didn't see anybody in the area here. So we have the Colts knocking on the door. Looks like they're on the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. 6 minutes left in the game. And we have to give up the middle. Great pursuit by the Jaguars. Safety fills that hole, makes the tackle. Great job. We have 2nd and 7 now. About 5 minutes, 46 seconds left. Game tied at 17. Looks like Tua's going to operate out of the gun again. Colts definitely weary of this Jaguars front 4. They've been going in the gun a lot in this game. Tua scanning the field here. He's back to pass. Fires for the end zone, and he overthrows his receiver. Probably a smart move, because I think if he tries to drop that into that receiver, that corner may lurk him underneath. So it looks like he put it where only his receiver can make a play on the ball. Unfortunately for the Colts, they do not have Calvin Johnson there on the outside. So we are looking at a 3rd and 7. These two teams are tied for first place in the AFC South at 5-2. So the winner of this game has control of that Southern Division. Tua identifying the Mike. This time he's identifying it on the right side, running back blocking on the left. No, he leaks out into pass. To a scan, and he gets hit as he throws to the back line. It looks like he is out of bounds. It would have been intercepted had he come down with his feet in bounds here. We have a field goal attempt. And the kick is up, and it is good. The Colts take the lead in Jacksonville. Approximately 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. So we have a Colts 20-17 lead in Jacksonville. All right, Jags are going to take the ball out of the end zone here. Good return. Gets it out to about the 28-yard line. Good field position for Rosen and crew to come out here. Let's see what this Jaguars offense. Now, if you're looking at this Jags offense, they are a top 5 offense as far as yards, first downs, production. They are a lights-out offense. And this Colts offense is also very good. So it's a little odd to see a Jaguars team with I'm sorry, I don't know if I said Colts, but the Jaguars are a top 5 offense. It's a little odd to see the Jaguars with such a good offense, but that is Alpha Heel's forte. He finds the receiver wide open in the middle of the field there. That defense dropped back too far. Great job by Rosen to find that receiver underneath. So we have a first down right around midfield, 46-yard line, about to cross the 50 here. This is a huge drive for the Jaguars. Jaguars come out, 4 wide receivers here, 1 running back. Rosen making a change on the field here. Picks up the blitz nicely, fires deep over the middle, and it looks like he holds onto the ball there. We have a 1st and 10. Jaguars hurrying to the line here, a little odd. Ball on the 25-yard line. Looks like he's changing the play here. And he gives it to the running back up the middle. Nice run here over the middle by Montgomery. Looks like Montgomery has 15 carries, approximately 87 yards, closing in on a 100-yard rushing day. So this Jaguars team is in control here on this drive. They have a 2nd and 2 on the 16 inside the red zone. Looks like the Colts are bringing up the safeties into the box here. They're looking for the run. Rosen under center. He gives it to the running back there. Doesn't get anything. Actually, he may have lost a yard there. We have 3rd and 3. That would have been a great time to call a play action, I think. Looks like that Colts defense was just sold out on the run. But 3rd and 3. Rosen under center. Montgomery in the backfield. We have 3 receivers to the right. There's the give up the middle. Still rumbling, and he gets the first down. Great job putting his head down and just pushing those defenders forward. Looks like he got a nice block in the back there. On the back of the running back. Not a penalty version of the block in the back. Just a good job by the blocker to propel the running back forward. So we have a 1st down and 10 on the 13-yard line. Rosen in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. Finds an open receiver on the edge there, but it's a very minimal gain, if anything. So we have a 2nd and 10. It was a gain of 0. Looked like if he made a move there, he may have snuck into the end zone had he just kind of juked that guy on the outside. But great tackle by the Colts. Good defense there. So we have a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. 2 minutes left in this game. It may actually go down to the 2-minute warning here once Your Bless calls his play. So we have tick, 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 2:05 and counting. Looks like Rosen in the gun. And he does not get the ball off. So we are at the 2-minute warning, guys. Colts leading 20-17, but the Jaguars are knocking on the door here. Huge 2nd and 10. Chance for the Jaguars to take the lead and possibly the game-winning drive. Rosen in the gun. Colts shift to the left. We have a give up the middle to Montgomery. He is still moving, but minimal gain. Gets down. Looks like he's about at the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. So we have a 3rd and 6. Now, the last time the Jaguars were down here, they did turn the ball over. So the Jaguars have to be careful here. You do not want to turn the ball over. You have the potential for a tie game. Looks like Rosen's in the gun, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Montgomery in the backfield. And Rosen's back to pass, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, touchdown, but we have a flag on the play. And it looks like we have a holding call. And we have a 4th and 6. I think he dropped it. The penalty was declined. The kick by the Jaguars is up, and it is good. We have a tie game. I actually thought he caught that ball, but I guess he didn't. And the Jaguars kick off deep here. It looks like it's going to go out of the end zone, so the Colts are going to get the ball on the 25-yard line. 1:23 left. Tie game. We have the rookie 2-0 trying to lead what would be a game-winning drive here potentially. I mean, well, I don't know. It could be. You leave any time on the clock for the Jaguars and you're asking for trouble. Trust me, I know. They will Hail Mary you. They will hit the ball deep over the middle, make a couple moves, and the next thing you know, they're down inside the red zone themselves. So if I'm the Colts, I'm looking to sustain a drive and not leave any time left on the clock for Alpha, or Alpha will make you pay. So we have 2-0 in the gun. Gives it up the middle. Nice hole off to the right side. And looks like he has a gain of 4. I thought he may have got a little bit more there, but gain of 4. The clock is ticking. Minute 13 and counting. 2-0 coming out in the gun here. 2nd and 6. He identifies the Mike here. He's going Mike right here. So looking for the pressure from the right side. And he does. He gets the pressure off the right side. Looked like he identified that linebacker on the right, so maybe help that guard know that he didn't have to block that guy and he could help that edge rusher. But I don't think that right guard ever heard the signal there, because he didn't even try to help out his tackle. So we have 2-0 in the gun. Running back in the backfield here, again identifying the Mike. We have Ebron lined up on the right here. Running back moves over potentially to pick up this pressure. And we have a false start. False start on the Jaguars again. That is 3 straight penalties. 4 straight if you include that 3rd down on the Jaguars here, but 3 offsides. So that makes a 3rd and 8 here. About 58 seconds left in the game. Colts looking to convert a 1st down here and keep this drive alive, this potential game-winning drive. So Colts come out 2-0 in the gun again. Both these teams operate out of the gun a lot here. A lot of respect for the pressure on both sides. 2-0 scan in the field. Looks like he makes a change here, identifying the Mike. Tries to draw the Jaguars offside. 2-0 back to pass. Fires deep over the middle and overthrown. Almost intercepted. Looks like he had him. If he would have put that ball on a line to the receiver, though, he would have taken a shot by that safety. So the Colts are going to come out. That was a huge play there on 3rd down, because there is 54 seconds left for the Jaguars, who are about to get the football here on this punt. Excellent punt. Very good punt. Punt all the way down to the 20-yard line. Jacksonville takes that ball up. Nice return. Looks like they're going to get the ball here on about the 35-yard line. 45 seconds. They only need a field goal. Looks like the Colts are looking like they're going to come out of the nickel here potentially. Watch for the Colts to bring a little bit of pressure. You got to do something here with Rosen and crew, with Alpha behind the center here. He can make you pay, and he gives the ball to the running back, who runs right into the blitz. And we have a timeout on the field. Looks like the Jaguars take their first timeout. We have 42 seconds and a 2nd and 13. Ball around the 30-yard line, 32-yard line to be exact. Rosen out of the gun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket and fires, and it's intercepted. A horrible lurk there. Nice play by the Colts. Looks like if Rosen elevates that ball over the head of that receiver's still running. But it is what it is. He throws the ball on a line here. The Colts make a huge interception. They get out of bounds with 33 seconds left on the clock. Potentially in field goal range here with the ball on the 23-yard line. So 2-0 coming out here. And he is going to operate out of the gun. Jacksonville making some adjustments, and here's the give to the running back up the middle. He's hit, knocked backwards, and taken down for a loss on the play. Well, they somehow say he got back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he lost a couple yards there, but 25 seconds and counting. Ball on the 24-yard line. Looks like Jacksonville may have actually taken a timeout there. And they did. So 25 seconds left on the clock here. 2-0 under center. He gives right and taken down at the line of scrimmage. This Jacksonville, and now he loses a yard. So this Jacksonville defense is superb at stopping the run here. Great job. We have a 3rd and 11 with 17 seconds left in the game. Obviously, the Colts here are trying to play for a field goal and a potential game-winning field goal. 15 seconds and counting. 2-0 coming out to the line here. 10 seconds. Here's the give. Give up the middle. He is still running. 5 seconds. They got to get that time out. They do. We have 5 seconds left in the game. Ball on the 15-yard line. And we have the Jaguars icing the kicker. So huge clutch kick here for You're Blessed. Here is the ice the kicker. And let's see how he does here. Ball on the 15-yard line. And here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is wide left. 1 second left. Jaguars smart to save that last timeout to ice the kicker there. So we have a 20-20 game here. And it looks like the Jaguars are going to come out in the single back formation. Looks like he flips sides here. And the give to Montgomery, smart move. Gets this ball down here and takes us into overtime. That was a gain of 9. That was actually a nice run there. And it looks like the Colts are going to get the ball here to start overtime. Now, overtime rules, as you guys know, if the Colts do not score a touchdown on this drive, if they score a field goal, then the Jaguars are going to have an opportunity for one drive to at least match. Now, if the Colts go down the field and score a touchdown here, then it's game over. If the Colts obviously turn the ball over and the Jaguars score a touchdown, it's game over. If the Colts punt and the Jaguars get the football and they score any kind of points, then it's game over as well. I know, I miss the old overtime rules myself too. Sudden death, first point wins, but hey. All right, so we have Tua coming out in the gun here, 3 to the left, tight end to the right. Looks like he's identifying the mic on the tight end. Back to throw. Nice blitz pick up there. He gets outside the pocket, deep down the field, and he overshoots his target. The Jaguars did a good job of pushing him out of the pocket. Once he did that, it didn't look like he got his feet set correctly. He fired that ball deep down the sideline there and just completely overthrew that receiver who was open. So ball on the 25-yard line here. 2-0 again out of the gun. Jaguars moving around here. Watch for pressure. And 2-0's making a change here on the line. Looks like he's trying to figure that blitz out. And he is back to pass. Looking downfield. Fires deep over the middle. Diving reception. It looks like he gets down to the 42-yard line of the Jaguars. Outstanding catch. He put a little bit too much on that ball, but it looks like the receiver bailed him out a bit here. So we're across the 50. We have a first down. Game tied in overtime. 2-0 under center here. Jaguars moving up. Jaguars looking for the run here. And there's the give, and the Jaguars are all over it. Good job by Jacksonville to get a little bit of run pressure on that. Now, the Colts have been operating mostly out of the gun, so when they come out into the single back formation there with 2-0 under center, I don't blame Alpha for thinking that was a run. So we have 2-0 coming out in the gun here. No running back in the backfield. Looks like Jacksonville's making some moves over here. Looks like we're flipping the play a couple times on defense. 2-0 back to pass, fires over the middle. Dangerous throw, incomplete. Good contact. That linebacker had a shot on that ball, but instead he hit the receiver as he went to catch it to ensure he wasn't going to catch that ball. So we have a 3rd and 11. Ball on the 43-yard line. Not quite field goal range yet for the Colts. So the Colts on 3rd and 11 here, they don't necessarily have to get the first down. They want to try to get at least field goal position here. Now, with a long field goal like that, too, if they missed, they're going to give the Jaguars pretty good field position. So 2-0 out of the gun, no running back in the backfield. Looks like the Jaguars single safety high, and he throws deep over the middle on the seam. And Ebron comes down with it on the 23-yard line. A lot of contact there at the end of the play, but he's able to hold on to the football. He's able to show why he is developing into one of the elite tight ends here in Sim League. So 3 minutes and counting here. 2-0 out of the gun. Ball on the 23-yard line. The give up the middle, and he looks like he gets a couple yards here. He does. Looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 8. Again, that Jaguars defense, great penetration. Getting to that ball carrier and just making the tackle. So we have 3 minutes and counting. Ball on the 21-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the Colts. If you're the Colts here, you have to be careful with the football. You are in field goal range. Looks like the Jaguars defense is shifting to the left and coming back to the right. Colts are flipping the running back, trying to pick up whatever potential pressure may be coming. 2-0 snaps the ball, back to pass, and the rush is getting around the end, and he got there. Great sack. Allen on the edge rush. That is a huge sack. It pushes the Colts back to the 30-yard line. It makes it 3rd and 17. Now, even if the Colts are able to get a field goal here, at least the Jaguars are going to get a chance to go down the field and match them or get a touchdown for the win. So that sack kind of makes this 3rd down a 3rd and 17, makes it a little bit harder here. 2-0 back in the gun, no running back in the backfield. Jaguars defense kind of moving back a little bit, trying to keep everything in front of them. 2-0 back to pass. Plenty of time. Fires over the middle. Makes the catch. Looks like he had a deep in on that. Great job of stepping in and good timing on that throw, because if he's a second later, that safety's going to come up and put a wallop on that receiver. So we now have 1st and 10, ball on the 11-yard line. 2 minutes left in overtime. 2-0 doing a good job driving his team down the field, taking up as much time as he can. He's out of the gun, running back to the right. And the give. No, it's a fake. Back to throw. He gets hit as he throws. Misses a wide open Ebron in the end zone. Great job by the Jacksonville Jaguars to get some pressure. If they don't hit 2-0 on that one, 2-0 is going to connect with Ebron for an easy game-winning touchdown. So again, that Jacksonville Jaguars defense getting good pressure on the quarterback. We have a 2nd and 10, ball on the 11-yard line. And we have another final in. Looks like the Broncos moved to 7-1 with a 34-0 win over Wyrock's Bengals. So the Broncos in first place by about 4 or 5 games in the West there. So Denver's doing a good job. We have a 2nd and 10. Looks like we had a timeout on the field there. This is a pretty big play here for the Colts. Are they going to try? Are they going to be content here with a field goal, or are they going to try to push this thing in the end zone? You've got to be careful with this Jaguars defense. Nobody back in the backfield. So 2-0 is in the gun. No one back there. Back to pass. Fires over the right. He comes down with the football. And it looks like it is a touchdown. They rule it a catch. That is the game-winning catch there, folks. That is your final. The Colts go into Jacksonville and win 26-20. Great game here. 2 solid Soden Bowl owners. Fantastic job. Comes down to overtime here, 26-20. Looks like the Colts with 5 takeaways. That is just insane. That is That is great defense. Unlike Alpha Heel to give the ball away 5 times, the Jaguars do get 2 turnovers themselves. Leaving this game, if you're a Jaguars fan, you got to do a better job of holding on to the football. You can't turn the ball over 5 times and expect to win. However, they do have a shot. That turnover at the end almost lost them the game. So that is our final here, guys. Great job. We have the Colts, who are going to move into first place now in that AFC South. They take home the win, 26-20. Good job. Congratulations. We're out of here. Later, guys.